What's up, y'all? What's happening, man? It's early, but I'm still awake, though. I'll probably pass out pretty soon, but I'm still awake now. Figured I'd do a quick live stream. Get this out of the way. I don't know how many people are awake right now or watching this. But it is what it is. One person in the room. What's up? Two people. All right. I got my lenses in. What's up, Eric? He said I'm up. I'm working. Yeah, I know that feeling, man. Wayne, what's happening? I'm trying to get back to my old roots, man. I was a modification and tutorial channel originally. Not just that, but Tube77, what's happening? I was a modification and tutorial channel, and I started doing reviewing, which I'll still do, obviously. As I buy things, I'll review them, but I kind of want to get back to more of my roots of modifying and tutorials. I feel like my channel's kind of gone off on a random tangent, and I really need to kind of bring it back into focus here. I've been doing a lot of just weird kind of whatever videos, and I really need to get back to what I know rather than just doing strange videos of just flying. I mean, it's fun. Those videos are fun, don't get me wrong, but it's not really what my channel was initially about, so I kind of want to get back to that. But the upside is my lenses are in. So, well, my filters. I should say my filters. Alan, what's going on, man? So these are the GoPro Hero 4 filters. It's only gave me 5. There's one missing right here. So I've got 5 lenses, or filters. I keep calling them lenses, man. These are the filters. So I'm trying to think of what this one is. This is ND16, and actually, when the eclipse hits, I can't remember what day it is. Anyways, the solar eclipse hits. I believe ND16 is the one that I'll be using for the solar eclipse. I will definitely try to get my bird to solo up in the air and record the eclipse when it's happening, so this should look pretty good. I'll actually bump my camera to 4K, which I normally don't do, and I'll record that in 1080. Hey mate, how are you? Nice sport mode video. Actually, that wasn't even as fast as a solo can go. From what I understand, it can go about 70 miles per hour. And we've seen Greg perform those feats, so that's pretty crazy. It's the 21st. Alright, well there you go. So I got those. They work good. Good, because I have the UV lens, which I'm in Florida. Hopefully this UV lens that looks completely clear actually does something. Because, I don't know, it just looks super clear. Like, it doesn't even look like it does anything. I'll be interested to see. I'm probably going to do a video just putting all the filters on there pointed at the sun to show you what they look like. Feet on the ground, acro mode, probably not going to happen with the solo. Sport mode is plenty fun. I probably am going to get the King Kong 65mm to start learning acro, start off on a micro, see how that feels, and then upgrade to something else after I've crashed it a bunch of times and learned acro. I think that's the only way to get out of my system, because I can't do it on the I'm just not good at flying with the simulators that they have, so I've been waiting on the eclipse for you. What's that say? Been waiting on the eclipse for a year now. Yeah, go acro mode. No, I would be interesting to see the filter vid. Yes, we're definitely gonna do that. Start with a brushless micro. Wait a minute. Start with brushless micro. Yeah, but drone, man. I was gonna buy the King Kong 65mm that you have to learn acro on, because it does acro and air mode. So I figured I would buy that, start cheap, get the feel for it, crash it a bunch of times, then upgrade to something like brushless. I kind of want to start with brushed. You'll be happy in the long run. I know, but man, I just don't want to bang up a brushless bird. It's so much more aggressive than brushed. I want to get feel for acro, not kill birds and squirrels with with a brushless micro. Oh man, we'll see. we'll see. But, like I said, tomorrow we're going to go ahead and take a look at these lenses, and we're going to do a filter video so you guys can see what these do. They were pretty cheap, man. I was surprised by how cheap they were. These were $9 with this nice little case from Neewer. I don't even know. Neewer. That's a weird name. I've never heard of Neewer, but they're Neewer Pros. So these are the filters, the most popular filters for the GoPro series, from GoPro 3 to GoPro 4. These do not fit on the GoPro 5, but these are $9 on eBay. They're $9.99. It was $10 for 5 filters in a nice little case. So we'll go ahead and review these tomorrow, and I'll tell you what I think. Hey, did everyone watch Eric's last video? It was really good. I will definitely get over there and check out Eric's new video. We will do that, man. Look how tired I look. I look exhausted. Eric, how is everything going, bro? I need to start getting in touch with everybody here and keeping up with everybody's channel, man. I run myself ragged. That's what it is. I just run myself completely ragged. I stay up until like 5 in the morning, and then I pass out, and then I wake up at like 9 or 10 a.m. and just start going at it. How did Ron go for his birthday? Ron had a good birthday. I mean, we went to a hibachi restaurant, if you saw part of that live stream, and Ron basically just ate dinner. We did that really long-range flight because I wanted him to have an idea of how good professional birds can be versus the toys he's been playing with. So I'm maintaining, brother. Thanks for asking. Awesome. My 501S won't record on my SD card. Any suggestions, bud? Shia, I really don't fly the Hubsan anymore, but I would suggest probably trying a different SD card. Some of them just don't have the right format to work, or they just don't have the right plug-and-play system. I would test a different SD card. I used a Samsung SD card for all my Hubsan stuff, and it worked great. Gotta slow down, man. Don't want you getting sick again. I know. Strip club? No strip club. Thanks, it takes photos. Yeah, it sounds like an SD card issue. I would try a different SD card. Would those filters work on my Hero 3 White? They should. From my understanding, is these work for the Hero 3 through the Hero 4. Any of them they have the same exact round hood lens on there, so these should work for 3 through 4. I don't think they work for 5 because 5 has a little wider base. So $10. I'll see if I can find the link for this at the end of this video and share it in the comment section for you. Or you can just look them up. Pretty easy. But yeah, I mean, nice little case. I was very surprised by how these came. Each one came wrapped in plastic. I had to take them out of the plastic, but I mean, this little case is just sweet, man. You could just leave this in your car. It shouldn't affect them at all, and then you'll always have them. Or if you have your drone case, you can just leave them in your drone case. But I'm willing to give these a shot. These are plastic, which some people were saying work good, and some other people were saying that they're not wonderful. I do know that they have plate glass ones too, so if these don't work good, we'll probably end up buying some better ones. Polar Pro, I think, also makes GoPro lenses, so if you wanted like high-end professional, you could go with probably Polar Pro. Ron's doing really good flying the P3. Yes, he is, and that's because he's finally getting a feel for a professional bird. And that's what I wanted for him. He was starting to leave the hobby, and I was like, look, man, you really need to just upgrade yourself so you understand what you're missing out on. Is there one missing, or was there supposed to be 5? There was only supposed to be 5. The case, for whatever reason that they make for this, supplies a holster for 6. I don't know why, but I only ordered 5 lenses. So rumor has it there may be a mini solo type drone coming around Christmas. Really? That'd be interesting to see what that is. I wish I could afford a GoPro. I'm gonna be stuck with a knockoff. Don't, Alan, you know, man, you can pick up a GoPro Hero 3 Black for about $100 on eBay. It may be refurbished, but, or you know, company refurb or seller refurb, but you can get those blacks for about $100. So don't think they're not affordable for what you would pay for like a decent Eken H9 or, you know, Dragonfly S6 or S7. You know, you could pick up a GoPro for like $20 more. So don't think you're stuck with the prices of GoPro have come down a lot, and the reason for that is because the Karma failed. If the Karma hadn't failed so bad, GoPro prices would still be through the roof, and they're not. They've come way, way down. So I could understand a couple years ago when a GoPro Hero 4 cost like $600. That's wild. But now you can pick up a GoPro Hero 4 like used or refurbished for like $150 to $120. You can get a GoPro Hero Black for about, you know, got my GoPro Hero on eBay, 150 Aussie bucks. So see what I'm saying? They're very affordable, man. You just got to get them either used or refurbished. You can go on eBay and pick them up, man. They're super cheap. Or can you do the $10 gimbal mod? You can, but dude, I mean, the gimbal mod is not, it's nice to be able to use the gimbal, don't get me wrong, but you're not getting the full experience because you're not plugging into the GoPro interface. You know, the only reason the GoPro Hero 3 and GoPro Hero 4 even have the interface is because of Solo. Solo connected with GoPro, and they made a special deal with each other saying that, hey, you know, we'll only support GoPro brand if you guys make it so that your GoPro will communicate with our Solo. That's the only reason the 3s and the 4s even have the interface on them, is because of 3DR. So, other than that, there was no reason to have a GoPro interface. If you didn't know that. Nobody's commenting, oh my god. Oh man. I don't get to use any features with my Hero 3 White anyways. I know. You gotta have GoPro Hero 3 Black, GoPro Hero 4 Silver, or GoPro Hero 4 Black. Those are the 3 that work in the GoPros to have the interface work with the gimbal. So like I said, you can make gimbal adjustments with FPV with that little setup with the little external wire and plug it in for an off-brand camera, but like I said, you'll never be able to change the settings on the fly. You'll never be able to use the tracking sensor for the notification. You'll never, I mean, there's half the smart shots won't work properly. So like I said, there's just a difference. Spend $100, get a GoPro Hero 3 Black refurbished. It's worth it, man. It's just worth it. Then you can use it with the gimbal and you'll feel so much better. I need a cam upgrade. Hey, did you see that military stop using DJI products? No, but I'm sure that's pretty big smack in the face for DJI. Maybe they'll reconsider trying to play ball with the FAA. You know, I learned that having the correct equipment makes your experience so much better. It just is. Solo 3 on its way. There you go, John. Make sure you get a gimbal with it too if you can. I know they're not very affordable anymore, but God, I remember when I first bought my Solo 6 months ago, guys, I was able to get a gimbal for $30, brand new. And now the gimbals have skyrocketed in price. That just sucks, man. It sucks. But just so you guys are aware, there are other people putting other gimbals on the Solo. Now, like I said, you won't be able to use the interface, but there are other gimbals that work with the Solo, so you don't have to buy a Solo gimbal. I can't remember. You could just look up, I forgot what it is. But I just looked up 3DR Solo gimbals, and there was a whole list. I ended up coming up with like 15 or 20 videos of people that had different gimbals connected. So yeah, man, it's like 4 months ago they weren't nearly that expensive. Got mine for $34.99. Solos will be gone soon. Yes, they will. Can the government? What does that say? Can the government doesn't want any Chinese products being used because of the programming being sent back to China? Yeah, actually, Brian was talking to me about that today. The GoPro app is now taking part of your video, sending it back to China, making a video, and sending it back to you. How crazy is that? The China gets to see your video before you do, and then it constructs its own version of what you did, adds a little music to it, and then sends an edited copy of your flight back to you. That's really strange. That feels very intrusive to me. So, yeah, there you go. Drone On just talked about it there. We were talking about that in the car ride home today. So yeah, it is intrusive. I completely agree with that. That's wild that they do that. Sketchy, he says. I think James Gusty has the Solo gimbals left. price is getting crazy on them. Yeah, and that's why people are reaching out to find other gimbals that work, and there are a few people that have found some that work, so feel free to search for other gimbals for the Solo. Especially if you're not worried about using the interface. They have some gimbals that'll work for you. So, Neewer Pro Quality. Amateur prices. Pro quality, amateur prices. This is interesting. I've never even heard of this company before, so I doubt they'll be anything wonderful. Muchas gracias por su talmuta antalo. Joy Juan Yusino. Oh yeah, I can read Spanish. Right on. Here's French. Cher cliente es el buzu. Cliente. Interesting. That's not working out for me. Thought I saw a Wakira 3D gimbal working. Yeah, there's a couple of the Wakiras I saw that do work for it. So, uno, dos, tres. I don't know. And then we got Chinese on the back. What else do we got here? Italian. Caro cliente. German. Wow, there's all these are in different languages. Here we go. English. Dear customer, thank you for your recent purchase. My name is Zhang Wang. Zhang Wang. Really? Zhang Wang. And I am the president of Neewer Technology. Our team is committed to your 100% satisfaction. We want you to know that we have met that goal. Aha. Well, thank you, Zhang Wang. I'm not kidding, man. Look, look. Let's see if we can see it right there. Zhang Wang. Let's see. Can we see it right there? Zhang Wang. I feel like that's the what was the movie with the blonde dude and Jackie Chan, where he says his name is Zhang Wang. Long Dong Wang. Oh man. China, China, China. Yeah, Owen Wilson, there you go. I can't remember what the name of the movie. Oh, Shanghai Noon. That's what it was. What's your name? Zhang Wang. That's the stupidest name I've ever heard of. That doesn't even sound like a cowboy's name. Oh, man. That's funny. They why I use that program. They why I use that program. Oh. Right on. I don't know what that means. Wayne, you're going to have to explain that a little better to me. Oh, man. I'm sorry I got here late. What roots? I just meant my channel, Bill. Get my channel back to what I used to do, modifying and tutorials more than just doing, you know, reviews. I kind of got to get back to what I used to do here, man. I've had the Solex app for 4 months, and I haven't even tested any of the features for you guys. I haven't really played with anything, so I just need to get back to what I used to do, man. Gotta do it. Gotta get back to the roots, man. Sup, bro? F up my drone. Flew away. Can't find it. Seriously? What'd you do to your drone, man? Which bird are we talking about here? Solo? DJI? Bugs 3? Hubson? Hoopson? Hoopson? Wow, I never actually look at the papers in there. There we go. Drone on and me both. Nothing, just disconnected and went back to China. Oh yeah, sounds like a Hubson. I have to assume that was definitely a Hubson that made that maneuver. They're famous for going back to China. Or in Hitler's case, tried to make a break for Berlin. Ah, there you go, the 501A Hubson. I figured that was the case. My Bugs 3 flew back to China fast. Yeah, John, I watched that video. That was kind of crazy, man. What exactly happened? Did you intentionally mean to fly out that far? Or did you just take off, realized how crazy fast the Solo was, and before you knew it, it was too far out and you couldn't retrieve it? Because I heard your controller start beeping, but I thought you were doing good there for a while, and then all of a sudden you're just like, yep, it's gone. Goodbye. And I never saw it again. The GoPro app. That's why I don't use that program. Oh yeah, no. Nope, crazy fast. Dude, when you took off in the video, you were like, oh my god, this thing's fast, and then it just gone. Couldn't control it. Yeah, I tried to tell everybody, man. The Bugs 3 is very quick. It's not a beginner's bird. It's something that you build up to. I would say crash a bunch of toys until you can fly toys good, then upgrade to the Bugs 3. Bugs 2 is quick, but not Bugs 3 fast. Oh, I love it. Yeah, man, the Bug 3 really digs. It gets out the hole pretty fast. I'm still only flying at rates level beginner mode for FPV. I haven't even bumped it to rates level 2, so we still got to get to that. How does the Bug 6 compare to the 3? From what I hear, DJ Soulforce says that he still prefers the Bug 3 over the Bug 6. He thinks that the Bug 3 has more punch out and it's faster than the Bug 6. The only thing that the Bug 6 has going for it is that it looks like a race drone, even though it has basically identical parts to the Bug 3. It's just different because it's a 250 runner body style. So DJ Soulforce says it. Must be true. I respect his opinion. Good dude. Not gonna argue with him. I bet Bugs 3 comes preset in rate level 2. No, mine didn't. I mean, it's not to say that it doesn't. It's just mine didn't. That Hitler video was awesome. Well, thank you, man. Hubson didn't think my Hitler video was very funny. I thought it was quite creative myself. Just wanted to open their eyes. For those of you that had flyaways, definitely worth the watch. Now that you've had that flyaway, John, if you haven't seen my Hubson Hitler video, just type drone worship Hitler and you'll find that video. Mine didn't, but it does remember the last rate it was in. And I think so too. I think I shut mine down and it remembered rates level 2 was the last thing I had. So you might be right, man. Maybe from the factory it came in rates level 2. Screw Hubson. Let's be on to better drones. There you go. Now you're jumping on the bandwagon. Now you got it. Good man. Like a little hangnail going on here. Not cool. Not cool, man. It's not cool. So tomorrow, Polar Pros or whatever the heck these things are, newer filters. I can't even talk right now. We'll go ahead and knock these out tomorrow. I also want to try some of the other modes that Solex has to offer. I'm going to try to learn cable cam tomorrow to see how that works, because like I said, we're going to start doing some professional shooting with the Solo. So Newer is a good brand. Yeah, but I don't think they're nearly as good as Polar Pro. These were only $9 for 5 filters in a case, so I have to assume these are pretty cheaply made. Step below Polar. Yeah, we'll see, man. They're all made of plastic anyways, so we'll have to see. I definitely want to see what this UV lens is going to do, because this just looks very clear. It doesn't look like it would do anything. It looks completely clear, but it says UV lens on it right there. So, we'll see. We shall see. We will wait till the sun gets up. We'll point the GoPro directly at the sun out of the Solo, and I'll try each lens on there, and we'll see what we think. See what we think. I should have tested the UV lens today. Well, I didn't have them in. Honestly, Brian, I didn't get them until I got home, so these were, oh, unless you have your own. Is that what you're talking about, or these ones? Oh, wait, you got your own, didn't you? I forgot that you brought the, Yeah, well, I was just confused. I confused myself there. Sorry, B. Sorry, man. Sorry, bro. You find it in your heart to forgive me? I love you, man. Bromance. Hubson can go screw themselves. Oh gosh, these live streams are always fun. It's late, man. Yes, it is. It's early, you should say. What time is it? It is 2 a.m. I'm so busy arguing with people on Facebook right now about this whole North Korea thing that I had to just give up and do a live stream. I was getting too frustrated. Too frustrated. Can't do it. So many different opinions. I feel like people forget how bad nuclear war really is. It's almost scary. It's a scary thing. We thought nuclear bombs when we dropped them the first time were an explosive force. What we have now is just crazy. I feel like people don't get it, man. Just don't understand. I've got the same brand ND filters for my Phantom 3 Pro. Nice. Do you like them? I said, where is Mini-Me and his orange car? Can't wait to see how are they. Trump is bad news. Yeah, we're not really going to talk politics on my channel, though, because everyone has a different opinion, and you know how that goes. You got 17 people, and 5 out of those 7 people are supporters of somebody. Not the live stream you want to have. Dude, I just saw a video where this guy did a range mod on the DJI Phantom 3 Standard and got a distance of 14,180 feet. Sean, so check it out, dude. We installed Magic Powers and on the Phantom 3 Standard, and we put a parabolic dish on it, and my friend yesterday got 13,000 feet with no mods except for installing Magic Powers and the parabolic dish that just slides on over the antenna. So I'm not even sure that the range boosters are necessary. I think it's just a way for them to make money. I mean, Ron went over 2 miles with his P3S Standard with just a simple firmware update to the bird itself with Magic Powers and a $6 parabolic dish that slides right over the antenna, and that was it, man. He's getting insane range out of his P3S right now. No booster kit installed, nothing. So I don't know, man. I don't even think they're necessary to have. I saw a video where a guy took his P3S and turned it into a Mavic hybrid. Yes. I forget what they call that. The Fabric. The Favic. I think it's the Phantom Maverick. The Favic. Wow, I'm surprised to see you streaming at this hour. David, me too, man. I should be in bed asleep already because I got a lot of video footage to do tomorrow and a ton of chores. I got to do a lot of chores. Tomorrow's laundry, cleaning, vacuuming, all the fun stuff. So I'm getting tired, man. I figured I'd do a live stream before I went to bed. I'm starting to get tired. My eyes are going bloodshot. I'm starting to yawn, so I don't think I'll last much longer. I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night and then went out with those 2 and did flying all day, so I think the other ones are too light. The Phobic is kind of big, though. I think it's the Favic. The Favic is what they're calling it. The Phantom Maverick, the Favic. It's where you take a P3 Advanced and you rip all the internals out of it, and they have a body kit that you can buy. And basically you can turn a P3 Advanced into a Mavic Pro. It's a little larger than the Mavic Pro, but it still looks really cool. It's called the Favic, I think. Yeah, the Phobic. Yeah, I gotcha. It is a little bigger than the actual Maverick, but still, it looks cool. Just go on YouTube, guys, and type Favic. Phantom Maverick Favic. It's really weird. It looks cool though, man. Somebody took the time to design a whole body to rip the Phantom Advanced apart to put all the internals in this little body thing. Looks like a Mavic, just a little larger version of it. Oh, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, I guess. I wouldn't see spending my money on it though. That's not me. I got a P3. It flies just fine. You start tearing things apart and putting them back together like that. That's pretty extreme. You're lucky if things work right again. So, not me. I'm good. Not worth the time or the effort. Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to bed. Eastern time, 3 hours later than me, Pacific time. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, it's 2 a.m. here. It's a little over 2 a.m. now, but I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna make mad love to this pillow pretty soon, like 5 minutes. I'm gonna snore like a bear and make love to this pillow. So that's the plans. That's the plans, man. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Sound like a plan? Hey, I have you done a firmware update on the Solo. There's a new one. I just was wondering if anybody had done it yet. I have not. Have not done a new firmware update. I'll have to see where is it offered at? Because my app is not telling me that there's a firmware update available. Don't want to see that. Good night. I got to, man. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I figured a live stream would take it out of me. Come on, buddy. Answer the question, buddy. We wait for you. No? Okay. Alright, well, I'll see if I can find that firmware update on my own here. A lot of sun today. Yeah, I did, actually. We did get quite a bit of sun. I don't have a weird tan on my forehead, luckily, from wearing my hat, but we did get a lot of sun. My arms are pretty tan. You can see the difference. White, tan. So, came back in enough time to hear the Favic thing. Awesome. Alrighty, man. I'm out of here, guys. I'll catch you on the flip. We're going to play with the Solo some more tomorrow and do these lenses, and then we're done. So, can't find it. Am I spelling it right? I think it's called the Favic. I'm almost positive. If I can find the link, I'll definitely post it in the comment section. So, alrighty, guys. I'm out. Toodaloo.